everybody. Welcome back to Once Upon a Page. I'm here with Heather and Amy and our friend Regina to talk about our upcoming series that is coming out. And we're going to kind of tell you guys a little bit about it today.
And we're also going to sign our contracts. But before we do, I want to ask a question. Do you have, like, you know how guys have like game day socks and game day shirts and things like that, that every time they watch their favorite team, they wear those socks or they wear that for luck or whatever it happens to be. Not that we believe in luck, not saying that, but do you have something that you wear or have to do or have to have or something like that when you sign your book contracts?
Nope.
No. I'm so excited to get that contract. I just signed it.
Me too. Let's just sign it and get it sent as quickly as possible.
I didn't do what. Go ahead, Amy.
The only thing I have to make sure is that my pen has blue ink. Because I worked in a law office for a couple of years and they always had everything signed in blue ink. And that was how you could tell the original from the copies because they didn't use the color copier. So I just got in the habit when I was working there of everything had to be signed in blue ink.
I'm going to have to change my habit then, because my habit, and it didn't start with my first book, but ever since my friend made me my pen with my books on it, like this part is all lines from my book, Relentless Love. And down here's my name, of course. And ever since I got it, this is what I sign them with. But it's black ink. So now, you know, because like somebody could have a copy and not realize it's a copy instead of the original, I may have to switch to blue ink. Thank you, Amy.
I do have a pretty pen that has my logo on it.
Ooh,
nice.
It was one of those Vista print. If you like this, you would really like this.
And did you really like that?
I did. They write really good and it has my name on it. So yeah, but it's just one I picked up actually. So it's not a lucky thing.
Well, mine is not lucky. It just is habit now. I feel like, you know, this is my writer pen. And so anything I do writery, writerish, writer-like should probably have my writer pen. And since my book is the first one that's going to come out, it is the historical fiction, historical romance in our quadrilogy. And I actually have to have it in, let's see what this thing says, by July 12th, because it is going to come out January 10th, 2023. So less than a year from now, which means I should probably start writing it a little more. I'm going to go ahead and sign mine first. I'm not going to show you because I don't want my signature like up on the internet, but I promised to sign it. And so I'm going to pass the baton to Regina because hers will come out after mine.
It does. And honestly, I can't remember the dates completely. But mine takes place in the 70s. So technically mine is also historical. So
that seems so weird.
I know, it seems very weird. And so I really can't do anything with mine until I know where Heather leaves off. So, you know,
so no pressure, Heather.
Yeah,
no pressure. I think mine comes out in September or October.
No,
because they come out every quarter. So it should be, mine's January. Yours should come out in April.
Oh, that's right, of 23. Yes. Yeah. I keep getting mixed up with my other novella.
You need a calendar or something.
I do. I have one. It's just looking at it is the problem. But no, I have no idea yet what it's going to be about, except there is a window in it, a very pretty window. And I have pictures of that window if anybody needs some.
In romance, right? You'll probably
of course.
Yeah. And the family
was alive during the 70s. I feel like I will have something to bring to that.
Okay, are you gonna sign it?
Oh, sorry. Here we go. Done.
Done.
Yay.
So after Regina's is mine, and it is set in the current times. And mine is already written.
She didn't
Because
wait to find out what you're doing.
So hopefully I won't have to change anything after Regina writes hers. You'll need to read mine and make sure nothing happens in yours. It's gonna mess that up. But yeah, mine will come out next August, so August of 2023. And I'm pretty excited. I just really like the way the story turned out, so I'm gonna sign my contract now in my blue ink. Ta-da!
Yay.
And now it's Erin's turn.
All right, mine is a set in the dystopian future. So mine will be way after Amy's. And it will be a romance. So you guys should be excited about that because you're always hounding me to write romance. And I think mine
Romance
comes
is
out in
the best.
December of 2023. Well, you know, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sign. Alrighty, all done.
Yay!
Yay!
Now, when did we decide to do this?
At the very first
Oh,
Kin 10 that we were all four at,
Yeah.
got paired up.
Okay.
Or I guess
Was
is it paired when there's four of us?
it was
Well,
There's 4 of us at the
group.
table.
Group.
Yeah.
it was 2019.
Okay.
2019 was when we started this. So
Okay.
by the time they all come out, it'll have been about 4 years that this
Wow.
idea has been in the works. We were all at Canton retreat,
Yeah.
and we were supposed to come up with a story together that was set at the state park. And so we chose the chapel that was there because we all loved the stained glass window. And Erin had the idea of what if somebody fell through the stained glass window into a future, and that's where we got the idea. And then it just sort of exploded into all these different stories instead of just one. It was supposed to just be one.
That will be ultimately.
Yes.
It will.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you just read through, you'll span like over 200 years of this family's history and the history of the chapel, which I
Mhm.
think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
And it
It's really
probably will have nothing to do with the actual history of the actual chapel that we're basing this on.
No, we set it in a completely different town, and
Yeah. Yeah.
We just took the window.
There you go.
I made it from Ireland, right?
Yes.
Didn't we
Yes.
decide it was from Ireland?
Ireland.
Yes.
Yeah. So what year is yours, Heather?
1920s.
1920s. Okay.
I'm dealing with gangsters and romance and a daughter of a judge and Harrisburg, Illinois, because we did have a gangs. Actually, we had two. We had the Shelton gang and the Burger gang. And at first they were together and then they like hated each other. Long story, but I'm bringing down a fictional gang from Chicago.
Yeah.
Mhm. Irish mob, and
Ah.
that is where the family comes in. That's
Mhm.
kind of goes through all of them, and then the window. His family is from Ireland, and the window is brought over from Ireland. So,
Okay.
and it'll end up in Tennessee. I think
Okay.
It's Tennessee, right, Amy?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it'll end up in Tennessee.
So I'll start in Tennessee
Mhm.
Yeah.
and stay there because Amy's already there.
Yes, and the chapel's already built by the time you get it. So
Right. Okay. Got
Yeah.
it.
I know that much. Beyond that, let's see.
I know by the time it gets to my book, it's fallen into disrepair. So feel free to just destroy the thing
Oh.
or not.
Maybe,
But yeah,
like,
it falls into disrepair
Yeah.
because mine have to
Got
clean it
about
up.
50 years between each book.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then it's really in disrepair for errands. No.
Yes.
Probably. I think
All
what
the
all might
little
be
portals
left is just
everywhere.
the window. Yeah. Just the windows left.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm playing around with some ideas.
That would be cool though.
Uh-huh.
Can you
Mhm.
imagine like wandering through the woods and there's a stained glass window
Just
there?
suspended.
Yeah. Well, not
No
suspended.
wall or anything.
We'll help you with yours rather than write our own.
Okay. That's funny.
Uh,
We are so obviously so excited about this. It's been a while in the works, and we are thrilled to have these contracts to be able to say this is actually going to happen. So look
Mhm.
forward to it next year. We are definitely going to tell you more as we get closer to it, and as these girls figure out exactly what happens in their stories. And be sure to follow us here on YouTube so that you can keep up with it and find out what these stories are actually going to be about, besides a window and an Irish family and the mob and everything else. Be sure to like our page, like the video, share it with friends, and we will see you later. Bye.
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 Bye.